Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Life YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, 8th chapter, text 30. Astagrahe rachayati vidhim pitakodo khaladais chidram hi antanhita vayunha sikya bhande sutadvedi dhantagare dhritamaniganam Shrangam Arthapradipam Kare Gopyo Jari Grihakrutiso Subhyagra Chittaha. That means when the milk and yogurt are kept high on a swing hanging from the ceiling and Krishna and Balaram cannot reach it, they arrange to reach it by piling of various planks and turning upside down to mortar for grinding spices. Being quite aware of the contents of a pot, they pick holes in it while the elderly gopis go about their household affairs. Krishna and Balaram sometimes go into a dark room, brightening the place with the valuable. So in the purport, Prabhupada Maharaj says that formerly in every household, yogurt and water were kept for use in emergencies. But Krishna and Balaram would pile up planks so that they could reach the pots and would then pick holes in the pots with their hands so that the contents would leak out and they could drink it. This was another means for stealing butter and milk. When the butter and milk were kept in a dark room, Krishna and Balaram would go there and make the place bright with the valuable jewels on their bodies. On the whole, Krishna and Balaram engaged in stealing butter and milk from the neighborhood houses in many ways. Braji Prasiddham Navanita Chauram, Prishad, is famous in Braja as the stealer of Navanita, the butter thief. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarada Darshan Tika says that the gopis continue. Another day he entered a house where the yogurt pot was beyond reach, so he devised a method to get it. Sometimes he piles up chairs and climbs atop a grinding mortar or the shoulders of a friend just by seeing the exterior of a pot hanging from the ceiling on a string. He knows its contents. If he cannot loot the pot, he makes a hole in it with a pole having a sharp iron point. He is very learned in all the work, how to put a hole in the pot, how to make the yogurt pour out, and how to open the mouths of the boys so they can take them fill. Even a dark storeroom is no obstacle for Krishna and his friends. The brilliant jewels on their bodies acts as lamps to brighten the room. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Yashoda replies, "Why aren't you more careful, gopis? Your son only comes when everyone is busily engaged in household affairs. Though Krishna had already stolen our hearts with the bewitching power of his gentle smile, his baby talk, his sweet moments, and his beautiful body, still he likes to steal our yogurt on the sly. Before stealing, Krishna sent some boys as spies to find out who is there in the gopis' homes." So, Brahad Vaishnava Tushani Srila Sanatana Goswami says, the method for stealing and eating the butter is described. He climbs on the back of his friends as described by Vilamangal in the words, Pitha Nishanna Balaka Gale. That means placing his feet on the nape of neck of a crows boy. He means certainly climbing up there, and they put holes in the pots hanging from the ceiling, and knowing what is in the pots, they do this. Or why do they devise these means of stealing? They enjoy the yogurt. He does this to eat the yogurt. Oh, you are lying. It's not possible this small child to know this. since he is a pure and simple in intelligence, he has all knowledge internally, antanita bayuna. That means he knows what is there inside. O Jasoda, let him steal if he is not able to pay the price. Laughing, they say he has gems on his body. How is that possible with the women in the house? He does this while the women are busy. He is a great thief. In this way, the women of Braja, they come to the Nanda house and they complain. Of course, they like this thing, but externally they show anger. So in the next verse it is said, Evam dhastyani usati kurute mhanadini vastu steyopai virachita kriti supratiko yathaste itham srivisa bhayanana sri mukhalo kinibhi व्याख्यातार्थ प्रहसित मुखी nahi pala budam aichat. That means when Krishna is caught in his naughty activities, the master of the house will say to him, "Oh, you are a thief," and artificially he expresses anger at Krishna. Krishna will then reply, "I am not a thief. You are a thief." Sometimes, being angry, Krishna passes urine and stool in a neat, clean place in our house. But now, our dear friend Yashoda, this expert thief is sitting before you like a very good boy. Sometimes all the gopis would look at Krishna sitting there, his eyes fearful so that his mother would not chastise him. And when they saw Krishna's beautiful face, instead of chastising him, they would simply look upon his face and enjoy transcendental bliss. Mother Yashoda would mildly smile at all this fun, and she would not want to chastise her blessed transcendental child. So, Prabhupada Maharaj in the purport says, Krishna's business in the neighborhood was not only to steal but sometimes to pass stool and urine in a neat, clean house. Inside the body of the Lord, there is no urine, no blood. But it is his pastimes. When caught by the master of the house, Krishna would chastise him, saying, "You are a thief." Aside from being a thief in his childhood affairs, Krishna acted as an expert thief when he was young by attracting young girls and enjoying them in the rasa dance. This is Krishna's business. He is also violent as the killer of many demons. Although mundane people like non-violence and other such brilliant qualities, God, the absolute truth, being always the same, is good in any activities, even so-called immoral activities like stealing, killing, and violence. Krishna is always pure and he is always the supreme absolute truth. Krishna may do anything supposedly abominable in material life, yet still he is attractive. Therefore his name is Krishna, meaning all attractive. This is the platform on which transcendental loving affairs and service are exchanged. Because of features of Krishna's face, the mothers were so attracted that they couldn't chastise him. Instead of chastising him, they smiled and enjoyed hearing of Krishna's activities. Thus the gopis remained satisfied and Krishna enjoyed their happiness. Therefore, another name of Krishna is Gopijana Vallabha, because he invented such activities to please the gopis. This way, there are so many commentators, but I would like to speak about Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Dosani. He says that they give an example. The word evam connects this verse with the previous one. He urinates and does other despicable acts such as spitting and passing stool. O pure woman, such a son is not suitable for you. This is a joke among elderly women. So, a woman who fails to release the fragrance of the honey of her lotus feet becomes totally befooled, and thus she accepts as her husband or lover, a living corpse covered with skin. Whiskers, nails, head hairs, and body hair, and filled with flesh, bones, blood, parasites, feces, mucus, bile, and hair. Stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, 60th chapter, text 45. In this way, I like to stop here with a request to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.